Hey, it's Tracy. Hopefully by now you've had the chance to do a little bit of research on some different workout programs or have had the chance to try a couple different classes. So by now you should have a pretty good idea of what you like and what you don't like as far as workouts go. So today I have an important tip for you to keep in mind when you're planning what you're going to be doing for exercise for the next 30 days. And here's the tip. Muscle is your friend. Now, for ladies in particular, there's that myth out there that if we lift weights and we build all this muscle that we're gonna get big, bulky, big arms, big muscles like the guys get. But that's not true. Ladies, our bodies are designed to actually get leaner as we build muscles. And as we get leaner, we get more definition and more tone. And that's what we want. The more muscle that you have, the more calories you burn, because muscle burns twice as much calories as fat does. So having more muscle will actually also help decrease your body fat percentage. And there are recommended ranges for healthy body fat percentage. So take a look at this chart. What your body fat percentage is, there are many free websites that you can go to and answer a few simple questions and figure it out. And I've included 2 of the sites that I personally have found to be pretty easy to use. So one of your tasks today is to check them out and see kind of where you fall. So that brings us to the question, how do you build more muscle? And the answer is by lifting weights heavy enough to fatigue your muscle, to push them to the limit, to the point where you cannot go another rep. You're done. You've reached it. Your muscles worn out. So you actually want to do less reps and heavier weight. If you're lifting a lighter weight and doing more reps, what you're doing is toning the muscle that you already have. And that's fine if you're happy with your size, your weight, your shape. But if weight loss or lowering your body fat percentage is your goal, then you have to pick a weight heavy enough to reach that fatigue, but only do 10 to 12 reps. Picking a weight where your muscles will fail between reps, 10 and 12, that's what you want. When your muscles reach that point of fatigue, that's when they actually start to break down, which is what you want, because it's through that breaking down and repairing process that new muscle, more muscle is created and fat is lost. So the recommendation for the average adult is actually 3 days of weightlifting per week. So what I want you to do is find a way to incorporate 3 days of workouts that include weightlifting. Now there are classes you can take, there's programs you can choose from, or if you feel safe and comfortable going to the gym and lifting weights on your own, that's fine too. But if you don't know proper technique for weightlifting, I would highly recommend that you either find a personal trainer or an instructional class to take so you can lift properly and prevent injury. If you would like a recommendation of a great weightlifting home program, Clean Extreme is the one that I would highly recommend. It's the one that I've gone through, and it's excellent because it reinforces everything that we've just talked about. Another thing to keep in mind about weightlifting is that you don't want to work the same muscle groups like 3 days in a row. You want to switch it up. And what I mean by that is maybe Monday you work biceps and shoulders. Wednesdays might be triceps and lats, and Fridays are chest and back. That's what I mean by switching it up. And the reason you want to do it that way is because you need to give your muscles adequate time to repair, because you're breaking them down, so they need to have time to go through that repairing process and building the new muscle. So in between your weightlifting days, you would do a cardio workout. So I know this is a lot of information to throw at you, but I want you to not only have the tools to be successful, but the knowledge to be successful. So keep working to get all the stuff in place so next week we can hit the ground running. Your last assignment for today is to go to my fan page and post any further questions that you might have about weightlifting. And I will see you tomorrow.